Hi, hello, it is me, Digital Next. I know you may not recognize me just because I've shaven my little boy beard, but I can assure you it's still me. Baby face now. Anyways, you guys, today's not a normal type of video. I don't know what type of videos I do anymore, but instead of a react or anything or a gameplay stream, today's video is going to be a top 10. This is something I haven't done, at least I don't think I've done on my channel. A lot of people during my stream see, or even in my videos, see the pictures on my wall, or even some of my figures, and they're like, are you like anime? Do you like, what is it that you like? Well, I am a huge anime fan, and that's why I'm gonna give you my list, because people are always asking me what animes do I watch. Now, when you're watching this video, remember, this is just my opinion. Please don't crucify me. This is my opinion. This is my top 10. If you want to tell me your top 10, make sure to leave a comment in the description box below with your top 10 animes so I can see, and we can compare notes, and we'll see who has the trashier taste. Most likely it'll be you. We'll go ahead and see. Now, starting off this list at number 10 is Mirai Nikki. If you've never seen the show before, it's about this beautiful girl who loves this guy that's in a contest, and he has to become number 1, and she's willing to do anything, and I mean anything, to help him get to number 1. You know, it's just one of those heartfelt shows. If you've never seen it, it's just a beautiful show that has plenty of it has action, you know, it has romance. Romance is the key factor in this show. There's a story. There definitely is a story. I'll give it that. Now, you guys, honestly, if you've ever seen the anime, you should know that Yuno is probably one of the most top girls to have on your waifu list. And not because she's gorgeous, but because if you don't have her on the list, she'll probably kill you. But if you have seen the show, I'm sure we all know the difference, especially when watching anime, the difference between tsundere and yandere. If you don't know the difference between tsundere and yandere, let me give you an example. Tsundere is Helga Bataki. Helga Bataki likes Arnold, but she's a bitch. She's an asshole towards him. You know, she'd say, you know, especially in the cartoon, she'd be like, hey, fuck you, football head. Bitch. Yandere is, I will show you my undying love. I will do everything for you. The thing is, if you even glance at another girl, I'll more than likely kill you. Because if I can't have you, no one can. That's Yandere. That's also V. So, help me. But in all fairness, the show is absolutely amazing. There's a lot of action. The story's good. I really love how the show shows the relationship kind of grow between Yuki and Yuno. Coming in at number 9 is Little Witch Academia. Now, this show is really cute. The story, I really like the story. I think anything that Studio Trigger does is really makes you motivated and inspired to do bigger and better things with your life. It's about Akko. She goes into this magical school, but she's not good at magic, and everyone gives her shit, but then she becomes like super awesome, and people are like, oh fuck. It has a nice cast of characters that really complement the main character, and the voice acting's really good. Okay, when I watch animes, I watch it in Japanese. I'm sorry, English voice acting is good on some animes, but I'm more leaning towards Japanese voice acting. I feel like they just go in full with emotions, and it really drives you in there. But Little Witch Academia is a really funny show, heart feel good moments. You know, I really liked it. I showed it to V. V loved it, and so overall, Little Witch Academia is my number 9 spot on this list. Alright, so coming in at number 8 is My Love Story. And the reason this is on my list is because this anime really touched a special part in my heart. It just hit so close to home that it was ridiculous. Now, the main character, his name is Takeo, and he's like this 6 foot, he's almost 7 feet tall. You know, he's not the best looking dude around. And you know, I'm 6'5", and I'm fucking gorgeous. So that's where we kind of had our differences character wise. He hasn't really gone out, you know, he likes a bunch of girls, he asks them out, they all reject him, and then he finally meets this beautiful ass girl, and he falls in love, and he's like, oh my gosh, you know, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. She has assets that I really like. He has this friend who's extremely good looking, but they're like the best of friends, and all the girls always go for him, and he's like, oh, you know, this girl that I like just wants my best friend, because, you know, fuck me, right? But overall, it's a really funny anime. The show's really good, and it's a love story that's called My Love Story. I mean, it's a cute, if you like romance animes, I definitely suggest this one. You know, it's a new take because the character's not this gorgeous edge fuck lord. No, it's just some run-of-the-mill, tall as fuck average Joe. So it was nice to see something new like that, and I really liked it. So my love story takes number 8 on my list. All right, for number 7 on my list, now this may be a huge surprise to a lot of you. And it was a surprise to me, not because of like where it's because of where I placed it in this list. But this show could have been at number 1. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the show. I mean, hell, I cosplayed it. Coming at number 7 is Madoka Magica. And I know for a lot of you who watch my streams or my videos, I fucking love Madoka Magica. I mean, I even cosplayed as her. That's how much I love this anime. I didn't know where to put it on the list. I ended up putting it at number 7. I don't think that's its true ranking. Is just I had too many damn animes. You know, this isn't a top 11. The art style in the show is so beautiful, and that the way the story goes, how it's just cute anime girls, and you're like, oh, that's adorable, magical witch. I want to be a fucking magical girl. There's nothing wrong with me wanting to be a magical girl and helping people out, right? But then you're like, oh, this is cute, but then things start getting a little bit more serious. You're like, hold the fuck on, Madoka. What is you doing? Shit just goes downhill real fucking fast. Once you get a few episodes in, you're just watching it, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, whoa. They did such a good job with where this story went. It was such twists and turns, and I really enjoyed the anime. If you haven't seen Madoka Magica, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. They have movies that basically cover the entire show. I would say watch the movies. It's a really good anime, and I strongly recommend it. All right, so far for my number 6, a lot of you are probably gonna hate me, and that's perfectly fine. You know, we all have guilty pleasures. If you don't know what a guilty pleasure is, it means it's something that's really bad, but you enjoy it. Like Call of Duty's shit, all right? It's my guilty pleasure, which means I'm gonna buy it every year it comes out. I kind of hate myself afterwards for doing it. I'll buy it and I'll play it for like a week. I'm like, yo, man, this Call of Duty was better than the last, because you're gonna keep saying that for every Call of Duty. But then like a few months in, you're like, this Call of Duty was worse than fucking Black Ops. I like how I just went off on a rant. I haven't even said the name of the fucking anime yet. So coming in at number 6, my guilty pleasure is Sword Art Online. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are like, your guilty pleasure? That anime is fucking amazing. That anime was amazing in the first part, especially when Kirito's going in and he's like, I'm gonna clear all 100 floors, and you're like, oh shit, they can't leave, they're gonna die, and you're like, oh shit, if you die in the game, you die in real life. That was cool until until you get to the second part of the anime where it's him and his fucking cousin, and then it just comes this whole incestual type bullshit that I didn't want to deal with. My gripe with this anime is that I waited so long for Kirito just to get out into the real world with Asuna. Is it so hard that I wanted to see them together in the real world, and then she has to be stuck in another fucking game, and then he has to go and save the day in that one? This little fucking edgelord? I wear a black cape because I'm a beater. They're like, he cheats, he's a cheater, but not only that, he's a beta tester, so that makes him a beater. I'm a beater because I beat my dick. Oh, Kirito, what happened to you? So that's my number 6. Number 5 on my list is another type thing. It's not where you get sucked into a game, but you get sucked into a fantasy world. And it is also the birthplace of the best girl. That is right. If you already know what I'm talking about, it is Re:Zero. Re:Zero is probably another one of those animes where it has such a cool direction, and then it just, boom, dark really fast. And you're like, this is cool. The whole concept of him being able to die and start over, you would think, well, what are the consequences? All he does is die, but he can come back. So if he dies, that's perfectly fine. But they play it out as he has to gain further, or he's just going to be stuck in the same spot. And he's trying to get this girl, and there's this other girl, and it's Rem, and she's the best girl because she's like, I'm going to pour my heart and soul out, and I'm going to give you everything I am, and I will love you no matter what. And he's like, that's fucking cool, but I don't love you. I love this other chick. And she's like, when I first watched this anime, I think the first 2 episodes are a little bit harder to get through, just because you get used to the concept that anytime he dies, he has to start over. So you're kind of watching the same shit over and over again. But after that, it's like, it goes by and it's smooth, and I really enjoyed it overall. Coming in at number 4, this anime taught me a few special things. One, is to believe in someone who believes in me, and that my drill will be the drill that pierces the heaven. If you haven't already guessed it, it's Gurren Lagann. What's not to love about Gurren Lagann? I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing, it has fighting robots, and it's inspirational as fuck. You ever watch an anime and then something's happening and you're just getting like hella pumped up and you get super psyched for the main character? You're like, yeah, you could do this, bitch. That you just get caught up in the action and you're really feeling it. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? And Gurren Lagann is just one big ass thrill ride. So I suggest go watching it. Number 3 has to go to My Hero Academia. I absolutely love My Hero Academia. I think I started watching it once the first season was over with. My cousin told me, he's like, hey, you should go watch this anime. It has really good fight scenes. The humor in it is really good and witty. The fights are absolutely amazing. And the creativity of each character and their powers is also just fucking amazing. Now, this was an anime that I couldn't really wait. I mean, once season 1 was over and I watched all of it in like 2 days or something, that I went and started reading the manga. And now I'm caught up on the manga, but watching that show really makes you root for everyone. I mean, yeah, the main character is pretty cool. I mean, he has this awesome power, but I mean, there's such a great cast of characters in that show that you're easily able to have favorites. Now, this one was really hard and might come out to a surprise of some of you. I don't know. Number 2 really taught me to never lose your way. You can't be shy of who you are. And that's why Kill la Kill is in my number 2 spot. The first few episodes are really goofy, and then you're like, oh, this is tits and ass anime. I mean, the show's about clothes. The show's about clothes, which the main girls hardly wear. The main character, Yuko, she's like, why am I not getting the full power? Why am I not doing as well? Why am I not drawing the full power of the suit? And the girl she was going against, her rival, she says it's because you're not comfortable in your own skin. You have to be comfortable with who you are and what you look like. Not only were the fights were amazing, but the music is absolutely amazing. I went to go see the concert of the girl who sung the songs. That was dope as fuck. I think Kill la Kill overall sends a good message. I enjoyed every aspect of the show, from its comedy to its heartwarming to the tits and ass everywhere. All right, that was a plus for me. Now, I don't know if anyone was expecting me to pick this. It's such a good anime. The scenes are absolutely done beautifully. It's a romance anime. I don't think anyone was really expecting this one, but my number 1 pick probably has to be Boku no Pico. I mean, that fucking car scene, dude. Holy crap. That car scene was absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen Boku no Pico, I suggest you watch it. I mean, it's a family-friendly anime that you should watch with your entire family. Okay, seriously, that anime is not number 1. Please do not watch Boku no Pico. My number 1 pick is known for its fighting, is Dragon Ball Z. And I'm talking about everything Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball GT, never fucking Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball Super. It's cool because I was watching Dragon Ball Z when I was younger, but Dragon Ball Z has probably been in my life for such a long time that it would be one of my favorites. It probably has to be my number 1. Watching Dragon Ball Super now, I really like where this Dragon Ball Super is going. I think the fights are still really cool. What's happening is really cool. I like that they're doing movies from it. But I think what's so cool about Dragon Ball Super is that it's like I'm a kid again. Every Saturday, there's a new Dragon Ball episode. There's a new Dragon Ball Super episode. And this time, it doesn't take 20 episodes for someone to transform, which is really great. But I think what really has me about Dragon Ball Super, the fights are good. I think what's really grabbing me is that how nostalgic it's making me feel. The fact that I'm in my 20s and that Dragon Ball is still fucking coming out with new episodes, I think that's the coolest thing ever. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. That is my top 10 anime list. Remember, this is just my opinion. These are my favorite animes. Remember, if you want to let me know what your favorite animes are, to leave a comment in the comment section below, listing your top 10s, so I can just call you trash. Like the trash weeb that you are. No, but seriously, guys, remember, if you like this video and want to see more, to hit that thumbs up and turn on notifications so you know when I post a new video or go live for streaming. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, you guys.